Hey, yo, we back at it again. Ray's podcast, live from the 9th floor of Hello Studios in beautiful downtown Dallas. You know it's your boy Ray.
And Ray.
You know what I'm saying? You know, we back at it again. Grateful to be alive. Thankful to see another day. You know, it's the holiday seasons around the corner. So, make sure, you check in on your loved ones, check in on your family members. And just let people know they love and appreciate it, man. Like I said, we got an amazing guest back in the building, for his second go-around on Ray's podcast. Mm-hmm. We leveled up since the last time this guest was on, all right? This is the time of the show. We like to lift everyone's spirits where we do those affirmations. But before we do those affirmations, just make sure you're going to go like and subscribe. All of our videos on YouTube, go to Instagram, TikTok. Make sure you're following Ray's podcast wherever you like to get your social media fix from. Follow us on that, all right? So, Ray, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, for all y'all listening to the sound of my voice or watching this video, in case somebody told you today, hey, you're beautiful, you're loved, you're needed, you're alive for a reason, hey, you stronger than you think, you're going to get through this. See, here at Ray's podcast, we're all glad you're alive and don't give up. So whenever you start saying those positive words, you keep hearing those positive words over and over, it's just going to be in your spirit at all times. So when tough times come, man, you can get through anything and just say them words and you believe it. I'm telling you, anything is possible, all right? Cool, we got that out the way, all right? So you ready to get into the show, Ray?
Let's do it.
Let's do it, all right. So let's talk about today's guest, man. We got the homie in the building today. You probably saw him, man, almost 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. First time, he popped up on Ray's podcast. He had the hit song, Take a Shot, Make a TikTok. You can find him all around your city, any hotspot.
Right.
Yo, give a round of applause to my homie, the one and only Nate Gawd. What's up, baby? Welcome back to Ray's podcast, bro.
Man, I've been waiting. I know we've been trying to make it happen for a while. This has been a lot of hit and miss, and finally we aligned, and it's time to get it going.
Man, it's just a lot of moving parts. It's life.
Yeah,
life.
Exactly.
Just like it busy, man.
Being busy, trying to stay busy, and I'm always running into you in the clubs, though.
Yeah.
I'm always, where I'm at every Saturday.
Hey, I ain't the club all the time like y'all think. It's just so periodically sometimes when I do go.
I just happen to see him every once in a while.
Every once in a while, I peek through. Yeah. It's always like when I go to an event or something. I was like, I'm already down here. Let me go shopping at my boy Ben. Go see 3606. That's my family.
Yep.
If y'all want to play volleyball with us on Fridays before, well.
I need to get out. I need to get at y'all with that because I've been trying to play. I've been hitting Ben up and he ain't told me the location. So Ben, you need to get on that.
Yeah, the weather done changed. So next season. Yeah. Probably catch us on bowling. We going bowling too. Yeah. All right. So man, let's talk to us, man. Like I said, it's been about 2 years since the last time you've been on Ray's podcast. Catch us up. What's been going on in your world since the last time you were on Ray's podcast?
Man, when everything blew up, everything happened fast. It was just boom, news stations, radio stations, all this stuff was coming all at once, and I was ready for it. I went out to Miami. I shot the music video. I did a whole bunch of stuff. Then I started making new music, and I got involved with a couple other people that I shouldn't have maybe got involved with, and everybody's like, the people that truly know me know, I got some stuff ready to drop. I'm ready to work. And I truly don't feel like I fell off because I'm hard on myself. So, and I'm out here, I network with everybody. I know all the people in Dallas that I should know. And a lot of people ask me, what happened? Like, you had the song popping off. What happened? Why didn't you keep going? And I never said this on any podcast. So I never really told anybody, but I got involved with somebody who I won't say names, but it was just shady business. I didn't like the way things were working out. And contract's about to end in January 2023. So once that's up, I'm free. I can do whatever I want. Music's about to drop. I'm about to go crazy. And I got a lot of big news coming. I had a big meeting. We'll get into that later. I had a big meeting with some people that went well. And I think we're about to take over this next year.
Bet. So, you said, with the contract being up in 2023, what were some of the restrictions that came with that? With the contract? Are you able to
really,
speak on it?
I can. It's really just I don't want to put that person out there because I know that person's going to probably, he's going to like that because he's just, he's dead to me because he kind of screwed me over. But, it's not really I can't drop music because I can release music. But at the same time, he's going to make money off of whatever I put out.
Gotcha.
And I'm doing perfectly fine without doing music right now. So it's kind of I'm going to wait on it and, get all that out the way. And then now once all that stuff's gone and cleared up, I can do whatever I want and take over how I wanted to do originally. So.
Yeah, you probably just drop a whole lot at one time.
Yeah, it's because it was a weird deal. He was brought in to the team. I had a lot of people working with me. He was brought in and he kind of just he was just screwing me over. And when my kids get involved and I'm in a situation and you know that my kids are involved and you don't care about that, that's whenever you kind of draw the line.
Yeah.
So that's when, you know, I kind of got upset and things happened. And I was like, you know what? I don't need music because I've been doing stuff for 10 years, social media. Parodies on Instagram, making money on YouTube and this and that. The TikTok song is just one of my songs that blew up that was a serious song that I can make big moves with, you know. Yeah. So to me, I was like, I could wait it out a couple years. It was 2 years, so I was like, you know what? And it happened last year, so it was really I waited 1 year. So now that I got this out the way in a couple more months, it's time to take over.
Yeah. With doing that, you know, how that song got big and viral on social media. Mm-hmm. Talk to us the importance of how making sure, you know, you got content for social media and keeping up with that because, you know, the more you post, the more you're consistent with it, the more you have the opportunity to get your stuff blowing up. Yeah. Talk to us about that.
So, man, really, I've always been good at the whole social media thing since, you know, MySpace days. Like, I went viral on almost every platform I've been on. I've been viral on MySpace, Facebook, I've been viral on YouTube, Twitter all the time and stuff like that. So just keeping up with the trends is like how you stay relevant. So when my song was popping off, it was the easiest song to stay relevant because celebrities were doing it. You know, I like just the other day, it was maybe about a month ago, the Shameless cast from Netflix, that show, they all did it. And that blew up like crazy. I think she got like 40 million views on her video. So once they did it, I was like, man, I ain't even really promoted the song in almost 2 years and it's coming back around. So it's one of those where the song does it on its own. It's like it'll spread, and you know, tomorrow I could wake up and Drake does it. Like you just never know with that kind of song. But as far as like putting out the content myself, I mean, I would kind of go and promote it when the song first took off. Brittany had helped me out. She basically broke the record on TikTok. She put it on hers, and her friends started doing it, and it was just like a wildfire from there. So we kind of just kept pushing, and then once it did what it did, I was like focused on other stuff and trying to get stuff going. So, I mean, it's just basically putting your stuff out there and really. A lot of people posting that they delete because they don't get a lot of likes and stuff like that. Me, I'm like, I don't care. I just put it out there. You put it out there. One of them's going to hit. Whatever you do, just keep staying consistent was my main thing.
I got a perfect example of that. The fam, Charlie Boy, he has this hit song, Thick Fine Woman. Yeah. That song came out it was an album song over a year plus ago when he dropped that album. Yeah. A year later, it's like it caught fire.
Yeah, exactly.
It caught fire. Mm-hmm. So he didn't shoot the video till like a year after later. Matter of fact, that was we was at the video shoot. You know, Fat Pimp, Little Ronnie, my homeboy Tight, a bunch of other people. We were there. It was like, dang, this is like a year later. It's crazy. Yeah. Like now, that's how social media is just so different. Like
I heard Lizzo blew up like that. They said her song came out and it took 3 years. I think 2 or 3 years, and it landed on Netflix somehow, and then that's boom, blew up. So
yeah,
just never know. On that movie, I forgot what new.
It was some movie.
It was with the girl Gina. I know who her name is. She fine in them. Gina Rodriguez. I want to say her name.
Latham, what's his name?
Slatham. We know him.
Latham dude. What's his? Oh my God.
We know him. He the dude he was in Get Out. Atlanta.
Yeah.
I can't pronounce his name.
I know exactly who he is. It was funny.
I'm sorry if you're watching this podcast. Yeah. I know who you are.
We watching.
We watching
stuff.
But
I'm gonna cut this out and put it on TikTok.
But no, like for real, like Lizzo, that song, like that's what blew that song up.
Exactly. Yep.
And that's what it takes. It take one movie.
Really, that's all it takes.
Like one movie, one scene, something. Shit, just go.
Yeah, because when that momentum hits, it hits. You just gotta be ready for it. Because my song, and I feel like mine went viral, but it didn't go as viral as I'm gonna go. I feel like I got some more stuff in the vault ready to take off. It's just a matter of time.
That happened also one more time with it was an old singer, not old, Adina Howard. That song "T-Shirt and Panties."
Yeah,
no one pushed that. It just randomly got heard like on a movie. I think it was like Woo with what's his name, Tommy Davidson and Jada Pinkett.
Yeah.
And it just happened to be playing in that movie, and from there that song took a life of its own.
Exactly.
She's like, the record label didn't even get behind it. It's just
that's crazy.
It just
and then when it blows up, they want to start trying to get behind it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay. And by the way, the movie was Someone Great.
Yeah. Okay.
Looking it up.
I had to look it up.
Yeah.
That was a good movie. I ain't gonna lie.
It was a great movie.
It was a good movie. Like, man, it's just.
I'm a sucker for rom-com.
Yeah, bro. It is. Everyone thinks dudes ain't supposed to watch movies. That's some good shit.
Fun to watch everything.
It's a good movie, man. The best rom-com out there, I think, probably in the last like 10, 15 years was Crazy Stupid Love. I don't know if you ever seen that.
Yeah, Brittany was talking about that the other day.
That's a hell of a movie. I like that if you ever seen that. Okay, so
and his name was Lakeith.
That's what it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, that's what it is.
We got him right. Hey, we give you your roses, man. Appreciate all the work you do. So, being an artist, you got to make, all the appearances and stuff that you've been having to make.
Yeah.
How do you find that balance from, being an artist, being an entrepreneur, making events, being a father, being with your lady? Like, how do you
Yeah.
get the balance, bro?
Man, I be asking myself the same thing. It's like I just keep going, keep going. But really, I mean, the weekends I got it pretty set because I talked to Ben. We locked some stuff in to where I help him promote for his stuff. Britt was doing the whole promoting thing for like 4 clubs. So one night it was Wednesday night too. I mean, 1 week it was a period of time from like I want to say last October, November to about mid-March. Every single Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday we were at the club from 10 to 2 every in the morning, being parents, working during the day, doing our things during the day. And it got exhausting real fast when we started doing the whole nightlife thing.
Yeah.
But I talked to Paco because I'm still cool with Paco to this day. So Paco's like, man, I think it's a good look to get out there and network with these people. And I met a lot of people through the whole nightlife. And, Ben's definitely been one of the people that's helped me out the most because, I've known him for a while, so he's always showing love. But just doing all that and trying to find that balance, it is a little hard. But I've always had so much energy, so I'm just like, man, I can do whatever. I just need to stop making excuses because there's some days where I do like, man, I don't feel like doing nothing, but then I snap out of it. I go do what I got to do throughout the day and just make sure I'm always staying on top of my game.
Man, that's good. I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta keep yourself out there too.
Yeah.
So, but at the same time, doing that, like, you're promoting, your lady's promoting too. Social media.
Yeah.
How do y'all keep that balance of because people can say some social media get messy, like, I saw a name with this person.
Yeah.
How do y'all balance
So
that? being in
we
a relationship?
basically finally kind of figured it out because we used to be the lovey-dovey couple, the PDA all over the place, blah, blah. And, I mean, we went through things like every other relationship the past couple years. Even now, we still go through things here and there, but we kind of keep each other off social media. Like, I don't really post her as much as I used to. She don't post me as much as she used to. Me and her together, we know, like, we have a baby together. We live together. So we kind of figured, like, once we stopped doing that, posting each other, we didn't have people coming in trying to, I saw her at the club or I seen him at the club and this and that. And we know all the same people. We know the people that we work with, and everybody knows us and they know we're together. So it really isn't like, he's on some weird stuff with other girls. Like, it's always some respectful. I'm out with my friends or I'm out with people that know Brittany, so it's never really on some like, he's shady or she's shady. It does. I know a lot of people that, it'll drain them. They're just not built for the whole social media thing. So it does take a lot out of you. And I hear a lot of people saying, man, I had to delete my social media because my girl or this and that. And I feel like if you got to do that, then you shouldn't be with that person. Like, you got to find that balance and, figure out this is real life and this is not real life. I feel like social media is an illusion. Like, I can post a Ferrari today and say, I just bought a brand new Ferrari, and everybody knows damn well I didn't buy the Ferrari.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are going to believe it because they think, he's successful, he's got a viral song and this and that. So we kind of had to figure out the whole, like, illusion with social media and what's real life and focus on what's important, and that's us together and our family.
What are your thoughts on people that try to live their life through social media? They feel like social media is a way of acceptance and importance to them. What do you think about people, and what would you say to people that believe that?
I used to be like that. Like, I used to go, like, at one point I feel like social media was everything. I was always on it, and it still is. I mean, you make money off there. A lot of people have their businesses on there.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's good if you know what you're doing with it and you're healthy with it. But some people, I have friends, or Brittany has friends, where if they don't get no likes, they go in a dark place. Like, they're all depressed and like, my stuff's not popping up and going viral like I used to. And I feel like that's when stuff starts getting unhealthy. And you got to kind of find out, like, what is it that I truly want to do? Because I love doing the whole social media thing. I love making music and all that. But I feel like you got to make sure you're doing it for the right reasons and not to be accepted. Because when you try to get accepted, like, I used to want to be accepted. But then I was like, why do I care about what other people think as long as I'm happy? So I know a lot of girls out here are like that. There's a lot of girls that I see on Instagram from Dallas that are blowing up in the nightlife, whether they're bottle girls or they work at the club, and their Instagrams are starting to pop off, and they're starting to, realize, hey, I can get paid doing this.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't know how to work the business part of it. But, I mean, I've been doing it for a long time, so I see people doing stuff for free all the time, which, it's fine, teach his own. But they're starting to kind of get the hang of it. And I'm like, man, I've seen people come and go all day because they don't know how to handle social media. They delete their accounts or they're going through something and they put all the business out there. And the one thing I do want to say is if you're going through something in your relationship, don't be posting about it. I learned from the hard way because it gets ugly whenever that happens. People start choosing sides. And then when y'all get back together, y'all look stupid. So it's kind of best to keep your personal life off of Instagram.
Man, y'all want to know something that's crazy that I just found out about Los Angeles? There are some clubs in Los Angeles that you have to have a certain number of followers to get into the club.
That sounds like a very Los Angeles thing.
Yep. I've seen it firsthand.
That's crazy.
That's
And there's
stupid.
There's a mural out there. I think you got to be verified to take a picture with or something like that. If your account's not verified, you can't take a picture with the mural on the wall or something like that. It's crazy.
That society is
much.
crazy.
It's, in the words of Pollyanna, they're doing too much.
Yeah, too much, way too much.
Speaking of doing too much, what are your thoughts of now on Instagram allowing people to have subscribers to their Instagram page?
I don't know how I feel
think
about
that is the wildest, craziest, dumbest thing. I'm like, what?
I feel like I don't know. They're just Instagram's tapping in new ways to try to make money. They see OnlyFans doing their little content and this and that. Because I'll get on there and I'll see like, oh, so and so is now eligible for their own content. And I'm like, I don't care about that.
Yeah,
I don't care about that. Like, but I just think they're just trying to figure out ways to make money because people are starting to. Me personally, I tell people all the time, I love Instagram, but I hate Instagram because I used to get 20, 30,000 likes on my pictures, and now I get like 1,000 likes, and that comes into where like social media was taking over my life.
Yeah.
But I mean, I never was at the point where I'm like, dang, I ain't get no likes, I'm miserable. It was just like, damn, I guess it's just I gotta find something else to do. I gotta find out another way. So I mean, that's just kind of how it is with me. But there is some people that take it to the heart, man. So I don't know.
What are your thoughts of people that are posting stuff or say stuff on social media for shock value, saying some off the wall? You know, recently we saw, for instance, Kanye West, stuff he's been saying. Like,
Yeah.
do you think those people actually believe the stuff that they're saying, or they're just saying it for shock value?
I think some do and some don't. I mean, with Kanye, you never know what the hell Kanye's going to say.
No.
He's Kanye, so, I mean, he's going to do what he does. But there's people that believe in everything. Like, one of my good friends, Josh, he runs Stone Performance and all that detailing and stuff like that. He's one of my best friends.
Yeah.
He calls me.
We had him on the show.
He
Yeah.
calls me every day just to check up on me. He's like my motivator. Whenever there's times where I'm like, man, I don't feel like doing nothing, he calls me, hey, man, we need songs, man. We got this inside joke. I need 24 songs in 24 hours, man. You better get that going. He's been saying that for the past 2 years, and I still haven't done it. But he's one of the guys that are motivating me all the time about that stuff, and he's the guy who calls me, Kanye said this or Drake said this, and he's one of those. I feel like he keeps me kind of grounded, and he keeps his ear to like the whole social media street or whatever you want to call it to let me know what's going on. But a lot of people do definitely believe in everything they hear on social media or see on social media, and it's kind of crazy because a lot of the stuff is, like I said earlier, it's an illusion.
Yeah. So it's funny you actually mentioned him. So shout out to the homie. Matter of fact, one time when I saw him, I was like, man, I've been trying to get a hold of Nick out for the longest. He's like, yeah, man, he be busy or whatever.
He be trying to call me too, and I'm like, damn, bro, for the longest, I was real busy doing a whole bunch of stuff, going through a lot of
changed
stuff
numbers,
too.
I remember at one point.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
I had a lot of people coming after me, not coming after me, but I had a lot of old friends that, hey, man, let me get some money, blah, blah, and it just got annoying, so I had to change my number a couple times.
Bro, isn't that crazy? So I started working, I travel a lot now, so I'm always in different cities. And I swear to God, I promise you, you probably receive this too. Every time I'd be in a different city or take a picture, somebody would ask me for some money.
Yep.
Every time.
I had one friend that would literally ask me, and it's crazy because I've known him my whole entire life, and we've been cool. He knows my parents, I know his family, this and that, and it was over $300. I let him borrow $300 like in 2013, and he never gave it back to me. I took the L. I was like, whatever. And then he saw the TikTok song blow up. Next thing you know, hey, bro, I see you making it, bro. Trying to just ease his way. I already knew what it was. I was like, bro, changing my number. Boom, change it. Then he makes fake Instagram accounts, and he keeps following me on these fake accounts. And I'm like, bro, so I had to block him and this and that. And it just kept happening to change my number because I knew him personally. So he kept trying to get in with my parents. Hey, where's Nate at? He started showing up to my dad's house, and my dad don't play. So he was like, yo, cool with so-and-so. And he was like, I was like, not really. And then, we kind of told me, oh, he's been over here asking for you. And that's when I was changing my number a lot because specifically that guy, but there was other people too. So it was a weird time. Yeah.
I received it on a certain level, but I can imagine you going having this.
I do. One of the weird things, I don't know how you received it, but like me and Britt would get random people too, just that we don't even know. Hey, I'm going through it right now. My dog needs to go to the vet. Can you throw me $2,000 and stuff like my rent is due? Can you pay me $500? And I'm like, I don't even know y'all. Like, and it's not even like some girl was like, hey, give me $500 or give me however much it was. I was like, what? Me and Britt would like show each other our messages all the time. Like, look at this. Like, what the hell? People are just bold out there.
Try Jesus, don't try me.
Right.
Because I throw hands. All right, so this is the part of the show where we do.
Slow down. I just want to get to know you.
Slow down. We just want to get to know you. This is where we kind of ask some questions to really get deep and get to know you.
All right.
This slow down segment is brought to you by Lyrically Correct. This is a music trivia game to see if you're lyrically correct. Go to lyricallycorrect.com, purchase your copy of the game, put in that promo code RayRay to get 20% off your edition of Lyrically Correct. All right, so you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
I hope I'm ready. I watched XB Valentine's and I was like, man, I don't know if I'm ready.
Oh, that's not coming yet. No.
Okay.
That's
That's a different game. Okay, got you.
This is about you. This is about getting to know.
Okay, cool.
Nate
I see what
God.
you're
Okay,
saying.
all right. So, if you had the option of choosing, what would you rather choose? Have one song go super platinum, or have all your videos on social media get 1 million+ views? Which one would you choose?
I feel like all of them 1 million+ views just because I know how to gain that momentum and take it to the next level. Because that one platinum, it might just be a hit and that's it. Like I was saying earlier, like I feel like I haven't fell off because I've been doing this stuff for 10 years. Like I got hits that are ready to go. So I feel like I can get those 1 million views on all them videos, build that momentum up, and we're going to go platinum next.
Okay. So, there's been things going around on TikTok. Now, TikTok is trying to have like a record company and things of that nature. What are your thoughts? Your mind as an artist, do you want just to have one hit song and it just, pops forever? Or do you want to be an artist that has consistent music and continues to grow and continue to grow? Because some people like to get in, get out, cash out.
I've seen that a lot
Well,
of times.
what is your goal when it comes to the music?
My goal is to be, I say it all the time. I look up to Drake and Lil Wayne and people like that. So I would definitely want to have a huge catalog when it's all said and done. I want to do stadium shows. I just had a meeting with Playing Skills a couple weeks ago, and they're gonna take me under their wing, and we're gonna go out to Miami and do some work in the studio. And they hang around big people, you obviously know. So I'm trying to get my foot in the door with them type of people and take it to the pop kind of Pitbull genre. I want to go international with it. I want to do big shows, and that's where I see myself when it's all said and done.
Yeah, shout out Play, shout out them, shout out Ski Rock Live, shout out E-Man, shout out those guys out.
Yep.
Man, they got a young cat we saw a few years ago, Ray Santana, a dude's a good cat too. So shout out to all those boys. All right.
No, whenever you mention that, the artist that came across my mind as someone who I feel is going to have some longevity, but has never had a major hit. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Harry Mack. Do you know Harry Mack?
Nuh-uh.
Harry Mack is a pure freestylist. He's that guy. He's that white guy with a beard. He goes around to beaches or wherever.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And he just freestyles.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about someone from like locally based. I know I've seen videos like that.
Yeah, you see him. He goes
Yeah.
viral, and he's got millions and millions and millions and millions of views. So so sometimes I like things like that make me wonder how many like watching hours he has.
Yeah, he's got to have a lot.
Compared to like a big stream person.
Yeah,
like he's got to
exactly.
be good. He's got to be set.
Yeah.
Like just on YouTube alone.
Exactly.
But that's something I was just thinking about. Just crossed my mind.
Yeah.
When he said something about somebody just kind of low on the meter, but just they got a longevity.
Yeah,
I don't think he's ever gonna.
And I didn't know people really like that until I talked to Paco when I first, we signed our management deal together, and he was like, "What are you looking to do as an artist? Are you trying to? I could take this song to the next level, get you paid, and that's it, or do you want to keep pushing it?" And I was like, "Man, I'm gonna keep pushing it." Like I was wanting to do this for the longest, and now that I'm here, I'm here.
You say you want to do a stadium tour, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you could pick the lineup for your own stadium tour,
Yeah.
what would your lineup be?
If I could just pick randomly, not to fit with my style or my genre or whatever, it would definitely be Wayne, Drake. I'm obviously they're headlining. I want to open up for these guys, but I'm talking about like maybe like a Young Money kind of reunion thing because I've always been rocking with Young Money. So Drake would be like the headliner, Drake and Wayne, and then maybe like Travis Scott or something crazy like that because I like to jump in there and rage, man. I just went to emo night like last Friday and I was in there mosh pit jumping in and going crazy and stuff like that. So I got that little rock. I mean, half white, so I'll be doing my little thing. I'll be jumping in the crowd and getting crazy. So maybe like Travis Scott, Wayne, and Drake or something like that. That would probably be cool.
Black folks like rock too.
Yeah.
I do. What y'all always say? Oh, that's a white boy type stuff. That's white boy crap.
Bro,
Blah,
man,
blah.
I love me some Paramore.
Yeah,
Shoot.
I know. I was just jamming that.
All I can ask for you is, please, I don't want to see no pictures looking like you like A$AP Rocky.
I know, right?
Like he fight for his life, trying to get out that box.
That was crazy. That was funny. He said some girl was grabbing on his nuts or something like that. I seen a picture. They're like, "Why did you make that face?" He's like, "Homegirl was squeezing on my nuts." And in the video, I think she was.
I believe it. I believe it.
Because that man looked like he was.
Yeah, his face
in the heat
was-
of it up. Like,
For real, it's like, what are you
help
doing,
me.
bro?
Yeah.
Hell.
It's like those SPCA
It
commercials.
gets
or
crazy
something.
in them crowds too. A long time ago, when Tyler the Creator first came to Dallas, his first show, I went. It was so packed up in there, like just so crowded, and I couldn't move. I felt like my lungs were about to collapse because all the weight, people pushing forward to the stage. So it gets dangerous up in the mosh pits and all them crazy crowds.
Man, one time I had to throw hands in one of them.
I don't blame
We
you.
went to Jambalaya. They used to come out
Yeah.
here. I remember the year. I think Future was a headliner. It
Mm-hmm.
was Future, Ray Shrimmer, Kalani. I forgot who I was on there. I was
Yeah.
Kevin Gates. There was all that lineup.
Yeah.
And there was like some girls in front of me,
Mm-hmm.
and these younger, like teenager boys, they're pushing and knocking these girls down. I was like, hey, it's like if y'all knock one of these girls down
Yeah.
one more time, I'm gonna smack the piss out of you. I was like, stop this. Like
I've
these girls don't want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Pay attention to what you're doing and what you're doing.
Yep.
They thought idle threat.
Yo, I feel you. That's what happened at my Lil Jon show. When I did a show with Lil Jon here in the Colony, my homeboy, it was one of my best friends. He was there with Britt and a couple of her homegirls. So it's all girls, and it's my boy Leo. He's a big dude, and he's chilling. He's like the nicest dude. I've never seen him fight, honestly. And I'm out there rocking with Lil Jon. I already performed the song, but I'm still on stage with Lil Jon while he's DJing his set and all that. And everybody's turned up. I'm lit. And then I see my homeboy getting escorted out by security. And I'm like, what the hell just happened? So I tell Lil Jon, I'm going to go check on him or whatever. Show's about to be over anyway. So we go out there, and then he's telling me the whole story. The police got him or whatever. They're trying to file whatever. And he's like, yeah, homie was grabbing on all our girls that are with us. And I told him 3 times, like, quick touch on the girls. So he turned around and was like, what you finna do? And then he said he just left him. Boom, and just rocked him. And the security came and grabbed him out of the crowd. So, I mean, there's some weird guys out there.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Especially like during this holiday season, ladies, be aware of your surroundings. Be careful
Yep.
where you're going. Check in with people like, hey, I'm doing
Yeah.
this, I'm doing this. Just do that because it's that crazy time of year,
Yep,
man. A lot of
it
people
is.
out, a lot more traffic out.
Yep.
Just be careful of your surroundings. There's a lot of, I hate to say it, there's a lot of weirdos out there.
Yeah, there
there are
is.
a lot of weirdos and creeps.
Yep.
And it's sad. It was the world we live in.
Yep.
Homies, don't get Jeffrey Dahmered.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Be careful
Yo.
what you
'Cause
doing.
there's some weird-
I mean, I'm joking around, but it's seriously, yeah, just be careful.
Yeah.
If something seems off to you, what I'm saying, have somebody, yo, homie, like, come with me, or
Yeah.
make sure you don't go nowhere, by yourself if you feeling, or leave by yourself, or if you get someone buys you a drink, make sure you don't drink that drink.
Yeah, that's
set it
another
down,
thing.
get another drink.
When I'm at 3606, some of the bartenders I know that are girls, the guys want to take shots with them and stuff when they buy a shot. And I'd be like, man, my homegirl was making a dude a shot. And I swear, I didn't want to be that guy because I was a little lit. But it looked like he was trying to put something in her shot because she had her shot behind the bar. And he's like, oh, no, like, bring it over here. I'm like, why does she need her bring her shot over there? Her shot's right here. So there's a lot of weird people. I'll be peeping that out everywhere I go. And when I'm with Britt, I'm telling her, like, if you go to the restroom, take all your homegirls with you. Don't go by yourself because there's some weird people. So you definitely got to keep your eye out.
Yeah, it's just strange times we're living in.
Yeah, for real.
Bro, there's something crazy that happened. When I was doing security, I always got this crazy security story. When I was doing security at this fancy
You're a
spot.
doorman, okay?
I was inside. I was at the door. I was inside. I literally saw not only men, just themselves or predators. I swear to God, I seen this one time. There was an actual couple, and what they were doing is they call it unicorn hunting, where they're looking for another female to join them.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I seen this one time where they were the couple were actively working together to get a woman,
Yeah.
putting stuff in the drink, whatever.
Damn.
It was crazy.
That's wild.
Yes, even that blew my mind that I guess
Yeah.
a couple was doing that.
That's
But
wild.
it happens.
And even online, not gonna say how I ran across this, but I was on Reddit and somehow I came across a page that says Dallas Hoes. People are in there posting girls like, hey, y'all got any news with this girl?
What
Or y'all
the
know this
hell?
girl, got any pictures of this girl? It's like, yo, this is wild.
That's crazy.
I was like, yo, what is this? This
Dallas
is crazy.
Hoes?
I want to make sure I didn't got none of my stuff
Right.
in there. They ain't nobody put any pictures of me in there.
crazy.
I'm like, yo, dudes be lurking like
That's
that.
wild.
Like,
Yeah,
sharing,
there's some weird-ass
like
people.
sharing girls like intimate pictures and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's just odd to me, bro. Like,
Yeah.
bro, and something I saw on there was just threw me, like, yo, hey man, I got this girl's pictures. Hit me up for money. I'll sell you her picture. Like,
Yeah.
dude selling other girls'
That's
pictures.
crazy.
That's crazy,
And
bro.
a lot of them are making money too. The whole OnlyFans thing, I know, like a while back, one of Britt's homegirls, she had an OnlyFans, and somebody was using all her pictures and selling them through a fake account that on Instagram had like 20 followers. You could tell it's
Yeah,
fake,
yeah.
but she was making money off it more than homegirl was making.
Yeah.
And she was pissed. I was like, that's sad when a fake account's making more
Yeah.
money than you. But I mean, it's crazy that dudes are really getting away with that.
I think that's thirsty. I think that's lame. I
Yeah.
think that's whack, bro. Like, why would you do that? Like,
Yeah.
it's some crazy people in this world.
Yeah.
That's why, like, I swear to God, I'm afraid to have a daughter. I'm afraid to have a daughter. Like,
I'm on my daughter's ass. That's all I'm saying.
like my niece, like sometimes, you know, she stays with me sometimes. You know, I was like, hey, make sure you got shorts on underneath your, you know, your shirt, or make sure you do that. Even though she's at home, still, I want her to get in that mindset of doing it because people are weird.
Yeah,
like,
I don't let her go nowhere without me or Britt. Like if we ain't in sight, then no, she ain't going.
Like my niece has like this little fake iPhone like watch, like a fake little Apple Watch where it takes pictures. I'm like, I really don't like this watch because where are those pictures going to?
Exactly, right?
Even though they say it's just stored on the toy watch, but you don't know.
You don't. It could be some weirdo.
It's exactly.
Pictures,
and my mom think I'd be overreacting. I'm like, no, man.
It's really like that. Yeah, it's really black. What is it called? The black market, and people really be doing that weird stuff. I seen like I know there's a Netflix show about it, but it's a fake show. But you know the one where they put the cameras in the Airbnbs and stuff like that. Yeah, you know damn well they really do that.
You don't. It's just you don't know. You don't know because anyone can hack into anything.
Exactly.
Like, anything. So, for you, man, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, there's times being an artist, you know, you may not have a song popping. Yeah. You may not, you know, be on top of the world at that particular moment. How do you keep your mind positive? Like, okay, you know, it ain't nothing right now. You know, we'll get back there. Yeah. How do you do that for yourself, man?
I've just always been real positive, and I believe in myself more than anybody. And like I said, I'm out here, you know, at the clubs and stuff. I network. I know all the DJs out here. I know all the important people that I feel like I need to know and have good relationships with all these people. And I haven't burnt any bridges with nobody that, you know, I feel like I need to. And it's been all love. Every time I go to the club, they play my song. Like, there hasn't been a night where they don't play it 2 years later. Yeah. And I'm still getting tagged every weekend at other clubs. Hey, they play your song. They played your song. And, I mean, that kind of motivates me. It's been 2 years, and the song's still going. And like I said, the whole Shameless cast just did my song, like, not that long ago on TikTok. And she actually did it 4 or 5 times. So that just shows, like, she really liked the song. And this girl right here is, you know, she's big. She was on a #1 show on Netflix at one point. And that right there, just little things keep me motivated. And I know as soon as, you know, that the whole situation I'm in is over and I can do what I got to do, I'm definitely going viral again.
Have any of these big name people, you know, these actors and stuff, reached out to you and have you had communications or talk?
I feel like the reason they haven't is because the label that I did a single deal, right, when I signed my song. And when I did my song, I signed a single deal. And they put Flo Rida and Lil Jon on there, and it says Gawd, but they didn't tag my account on the actual TikTok. So when you click on there, it shows Flo Rida's account. Oh. I feel like if they would have had my account on there, it would have been so easy for people to reach out and follow me. Because I'm not really on TikTok. Like I post my stuff every once in a while. But, I mean, I feel like if they would have kind of marketed it a little bit better, they would have been easier to reach out. Because I feel like a lot of people still don't know who I am. And, you know, because I go out. I was just at an event the other day with KG from Coastline Magazine and Frank. And, yeah, we're out there at a little private dinner. And, you know, everybody's introducing herself. Hey, I'm Nate. This is what I do, blah, blah, blah. I made Take a Shot and Make a TikTok. Nobody knew who I was at first except for KG and a couple other people. As soon as I said Take a Shot and Make a TikTok, all the girls on the table, oh, my God, I made that. I did the songs to that, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, they still don't know who I am. You know, I'm still at that stage where I'm still trying to, they don't know the face yet. They just know the song, the words. They hear the song and it's like, oh, okay, I know who you are.
Does that bother you or bug you?
No, it really doesn't. I don't have a big ego towards like, damn, y'all don't know who I am. Like, I've never walked in a place like, oh, I'm Nate Gawd. Like, I still feel like I ain't even, my friends are all the time, bro, tell me Nate Gawd. We're waiting in line. I'm not gonna tell them I'm Nate Gawd. They're gonna be like, okay, who? And like, so, you know, so I'm real humble.
RC Dream, bro. Have you seen the RC Dream video? He's like, yeah, I'm big. He's like, I'm big. What did he say his name was? He's like, yeah. I'm what's the name? It's like, who?
Exactly. I ain't trying to be like that. I'm real humble. Like, I was just raised different. My dad always, you know.
What is that video, bro?
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, bro, because I don't even care about this football player no more. This guy, this is when Jalen Smith did this when he was still with the Cowboys. When he walked up to the door, I swear to God, he had his shades on and everything. Where are my shades at? This is how I did it at nighttime. Hey, I'm Jalen Smith. Go ahead and let me in. Go ahead and let me in. I swear to God, that's what he did. I promise to God. Yeah. Bro.
It's just crazy. Some people feel entitled. Like, I feel like, I mean, I don't know. That's just me personally. I just can't walk into a place and be like that.
And then you start hearing stories about him in the locker room and stuff, and I was like, yeah, I can believe it.
What is that video? It's the guy, Supreme Dream. Yeah. They had the better video. He's like, yeah, I'm what's the name? I'm J-Dog. He's like, we got wait line. I was like, yo, what's up? He started shaking random people hand. Like, yo, I'm such and such. He gets up to the door. He's like, yo, I'm such and such or whatever. It's like, who? Go get in line, bro.
I ain't having that happen to me.
That's hilarious. All right, so last 2 questions, and we're gonna wrap this up, man. You talked about, doing some marketing things. Have you ever thought about, getting placements? Like, I feel like that song, Take a Shot, would be a good placement song in different, like, movies.
Yeah,
things
that's
that
what
way. Have you explored that? Yeah.
I've been wanting to do. I know Eclipse was talking to me about it a while
Yeah, I was
back.
about to say
I need to
that's a good
actually
person,
get with him
yeah.
because he talked to me a while back plenty of times about it. And I need to get with him and see what we can do. Because I got another side. I was actually listening to one of my older songs I did yesterday because my daughter loves this song. So we were listening to it in the car. And I was like, damn, that's really a good song. Like, if you think about it, it could be on movies or it has potential. So I was just thinking about that yesterday. I was like, all it takes is for that song to be on a movie or something like that. And then boom, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Because my main thing right now that everybody's telling me and Paco's telling me and Playing Skills told me, you're just one hit away, bro. Just one hit is all you need and you're out. So I'm just waiting on that one hit.
Yeah, I mean, working with Playing Skills, you got a good chance of getting ahead because those are hit makers over there, aka Play. I call them the playmaker.
Yeah,
that's our inside joke we got going on.
They can't hoop like me though. I was busting that ass in the backyard though.
What? Yeah. Wait till play sees this. Wait till play sees this.
He knows.
I think we need to start a Ray Ray's podcast tournament.
We need to get something going.
We get everybody out here. We know.
I bet I want to play.
Yeah, let's go. We can squad.
I'm there.
Team Ray Ray in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Have the little jerseys. You have a red jersey and a black jersey.
Yeah, but he ain't been here. They ain't been here in a minute. So they always playing out in Miami.
Yeah,
and
man.
Stuff,
We'll get that set up. We'll see all y'all, everybody.
Yep.
Flag football, basketball.
You know the holidays are coming up, so everybody should be home soon. Hopefully.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to indoor court. I'm playing outside in the winter time.
Yeah, we ain't playing no outside.
We won't run out court. All right.
Cold.
So we like to wrap up every interview with this, asking this. What do you want someone to take away from this interview?
That I'm a humble person. I'm from Dallas, Texas. Well, Grand Prairie to be exact. I was born in Dallas, but I definitely been just grinding for so long, and things started popping out for me. And I mean, I go through challenges every day. There's some times where I'm like, dang, I'm really not where I want to be yet. But I'm just patient, and I just want them to know, like, you can do whatever you want to do. Because I used to go to concerts and see, people opening up for so-and-so, and they're like, oh, I'm on the stage. I used to be in the crowd like you guys, and blah, blah, blah. I used to tell myself all the time, when I'm on the stage, I'm going to finally have that speech, whenever I'm out there. And that's what I'm working on right now. So I just wanted them to take in that you can do whatever you want to do. You're going to have haters. You're going to have people that obviously are from the same city as you that don't like what you're doing because they're not doing it. But, I mean, as long as you look past that and you stay focused and you stay locked in, you're going to be all right. Man,
that's dope. Ray, what you got for us?
Go Geno Smith.
Okay. All righty then. Shout out Allison. She couldn't be with us today, but, we'll see you next time, Allison. Appreciate you, Nate, taking your time out. Make sure y'all check out Nate's Lyrically Correct video with us. After you watch this episode, Lyrically Correct, where we see what he knows.
Yeah,
about his lyrics. We like to end each podcast off with some positive words. But before that, we got to shout out one of our sponsors. Shout out to Elite Pro Power Washing. If you need any power washing needs, you need to clean a boat, sidewalk, any side of your house, hit up EliteProPowerWashing.com. Tell them Ray from Ray Ray's podcast sent you, and they're going to take care of you. But to wrap up this episode, tell yourself, I will boss up physically. I will boss up mentally. I will boss up spiritually. And I will boss up financially. Invest in yourself. This is your boy Ray.
And Ray.
Ray Ray's podcast. We're out.